The clouds continue overnight into the start of the day for Mother's Day, then they'll clear up just a bit with some very warm temperatures. I'll let you know how warm we'll get and when showers return to start the week.
Plus, a serious crash. Multiple people are hurt after a crash involving an 18-wheeler in Goldsboro. What officials are saying tonight as investigators work to figure out what caused it. And future uncertain. As graduates step into the workforce, many are now preparing for careers shaped by artificial intelligence. What students at NC State are saying about the opportunities and concerns.
Live from WRAL News headquarters in Raleigh, your #1 source for local news. WRAL News, coverage you can count on.
Well, it's trending warmer out there just in time for Mother's Day, but some changes are on the way, coming just behind all that sunshine. Thank you for joining us here tonight at 6. I'm Eric Miller. Meteorologist Grant Skinner is standing by in the WRAL Severe Weather Center. Grant, we're talking about some showers moving in here.
Yeah, better rain chance by Monday. Fortunately, though, for the next, I would say 24 to 36 hours will be quieter across the area until that front can finally get here. This is dual Doppler 5000 right now. South of Greenville, north of New Bern, is an isolated downpour just south of Vanceboro, slowly working its way east. Most places are quiet, though. We're going to have a brief sprinkle this evening, but that's about it. It should be very quiet. We've got some breaks in the cloud cover now. Check out the view from Lake Gaston. Gorgeous there. Just some low-level cumulus clouds from a little bit of lift, allowing for that moisture to create some cloud cover. But overall, it's just a very quiet evening. Mid-70s, 74 in Raleigh, 74 in Fayetteville, 76 in South Hill. Very, very comfortable out there. For the Canes watch parties all the way through 9 o'clock, we'll drop to the upper 60s, and we'll keep some lingering cloud cover across the area, but rain chances stay pretty limited across the area, even through tomorrow. Mother's Day brunch looking nice. Maybe a brief sprinkle or two. We're in the low 80s by 2 p.m., but a very warm afternoon. Highs reach the mid-80s. I'll let you know when we'll cool down, when to expect a better rain chance, and also how comfortable we'll stay over the next week. That's all coming up.
Grant, thank you very much. We want to get to right to some breaking news right now. 11 people were injured after a crash involving a tractor trailer and multiple cars on US 70 in Goldsboro. 2 of those people had to be airlifted to the hospital. WRAL's Heidi Kirk is standing by live at that scene for us right now. Heidi, that road reopened just in the last few minutes.
Well, Eric, that was after it was closed for hours. I mean, it really just opened within 5 minutes, but it was closed just before 1 o'clock for all of those hours. Now, we do want to show you some video of the moment that this accident happened. We want to warn you, this might be very disturbing for some viewers. Go ahead and take a look at your screens right here. You'll see the moment that 18-wheeler plowed through multiple vehicles here in Goldsboro on US 70. Now, we spoke to the person who took that video. He said that he was one of the first on the scene, saw it all play out, and ran over to help. He said when he got over to the big crowd of all of those cars, the chaos that really unfolded there, he said that the cars were really just crushed, looking like metal that had been wrapped around. He said that 2 people were even trapped inside of their car.
I was in total shock. I've been in several vehicle accidents myself, but nothing to that magnitude. And to hear the sound of the metal crushing and the cars flying around, I was in total shock.
That's really something that's going to stick with you. And of course, 11 people again were injured here. 2 of them airlifted. We're still working to learn their condition. And Goldsboro police say that they're working on investigating, figuring out exactly what led up to this accident. We have lots of questions. We'll continue asking all evening long. Heidi Kirk, WRAL News, live in Goldsboro.
Heidi, thank you very much. Just an awful situation there. 3 people are dead, including a 14-year-old girl, after another serious crash on I-40 in Sampson County overnight. It happened around 2:30 a.m. near Newton Grove. Troopers say a red Camaro was going the wrong way and collided with a black Honda Accord. The 2 people in the Camaro died there at that scene. The driver was identified as 21-year-old Jonathan Zacharias and the passenger as 20-year-old Gabriel Zacharias, both of Fayetteville. The 14-year-old in the Accord died at the scene. The driver of that car was taken to ECU Health Medical Center with serious injuries. Northbound lanes of NC 56 were closed for hours this afternoon after a tanker truck carrying liquid fertilizer overturned. This is near US 401 in Lewisburg, close to the Walgreens, for folks familiar with that area. According to Franklin County Emergency Services, the tractor trailer overturned and spilled about 3,000 gallons of liquid fertilizer onto 401. Crews spent most of the afternoon cleaning up that mess. There are no reports of any injuries. Well, a fast-burning fire quickly destroyed the home of a northern Johnston County woman. Take a look at this video right here. The Corinth Holders firefighters quickly responded after spotting the heavy black smoke from their station 2 miles away. Flames were already through the roof and coming out the front windows of the Denton Lane home when firefighters first got there around noon. Nobody was home at the time and nobody was hurt. One woman, her 2 children, and 2 dogs are all out of a home tonight. The Johnston County Fire Marshal's office is now investigating the cause of that fire. A fire at Chapel Ridge Golf Club in Chatham County is currently under investigation. The fire happened at a commercial building just after 10 last night in the Chapel Ridge subdivision. These are pictures right here from the Siler City Fire Department. There is currently no word on any injuries at this time, but just looking at that scene, you get a sense of just how devastating that fire was. Well, today, graduates from all across the Triangle had a chance to turn their tassels. Many of them are preparing to enter the job market that is now shaped by artificial intelligence. WRAL's Kirsten Clark sat down with many of those students to speak about the worlds they're walking into from that graduation stage.
The end of one chapter and the beginning of another for thousands of NC State graduates. Most of them well aware of the influence artificial intelligence is having on the world.
I did an internship before, and in there they have talked about the need for AI as an aid.
A recent study from Harvard Business School analyzed nearly all U.S. job postings from 2019 to March of 2025. Researchers found that openings for routine, automation-prone roles fell 13% after ChatGPT's debut, while demand for more analytical, technical, and creative jobs grew 20%. We asked graduates if they feel like AI creates opportunity or disruption.
I would say opportunity. With this amount of technological advancements, I feel like rather than being fearful of them, I would say I'm really excited for what's ahead.
I think it honestly depends what you're graduating with, what your graduating major is. For me, I think it's more opportunity.
But parents like Linda Dextre aren't feeling that same optimism as their kids are entering a workforce that has changed drastically since they were in their shoes.
So I worry a little bit about the career fields narrowing and truncating a little bit due to increased usage of AI.
And for graduates, it seems the presence of AI is also a reminder of the importance of their own abilities.
In a world where AI is so prominent and everything is just computer-based, me going into healthcare, I feel like that's something that you can't replicate. You can't replicate a nurse coming and helping you.
Using my own skills and my beliefs alongside as a tool always has aided me in my college career, and I hope I would use similar situations for when I'm going to my career as well.
In Raleigh, Kirsten Clark, WRAL News.
And we're also trying to learn more about a situation that happened last night at Reynolds Coliseum, where hundreds of family members were shut out of the commencement for NC State's College of Biological Sciences. Just take a listen to this. You can hear folks chant, "Let us in" there. Several angry parents reached out to us last night saying that hundreds of people were kept out of the ceremony. NC State police officers were standing in front of the doors, and we saw parents demanding to speak to university officials inside the building. Parents were told the facility was, quote, at capacity for the 7:30 p.m. ceremony. However, several parents who got into Reynolds Coliseum told WRAL News there were empty seats inside. We spoke with one biological sciences graduate today about what happened last night.
I know personally, a lot of my line sisters, aka families could not be able to get in. I had families from Florida, from California, from New Jersey come in, and it was just so much happening. So hopefully biological sciences can do better next year, maybe do ticketed or split up the sections.
We reached out to NC State officials to ask how this happened and how it can be avoided going forward. North Carolina Central University celebrated its 147th commencement today in Durham. Baccalaureate, graduate, and professional students all got a chance to walk across the stage at McDougal-McClendon Arena. NFL Hall of Famer and author Ray Lewis delivered the keynote address. Lewis encouraged graduates to focus on purpose and identity as they move into the next chapter of their lives. In Raleigh, Meredith College celebrated its class of 2026 during commencement ceremonies. Nearly 380 undergraduate and graduate students received degrees today. Award-winning journalist and author Valerie Bauerlein encouraged graduates to embrace connection, perseverance, and the uncertainty that comes with the beginning of new things. Well, still to come here, culture on display. Music, dancing, and food took over downtown Cary today. The celebration highlighting Latino and Hispanic cultures across our area. Plus, eyes skyward, the Blue Angels wowed crowds today at the Cherry Point Air Show, the special appearance that had fans soaking in every moment before a military favorite retires. Music, dancing, and food filled downtown Cary today for the annual Ritmo Latino Festival. The festival celebrates Latino and Hispanic cultures. People gather to enjoy live music, dance, exciting family activities, and of course, some authentic cuisine. Vendors say events like this are also a chance to share their culture and connect with the community. Well, the Cherry Point Air Show took flight in Craven County today. How cool is that? The Blue Angels, of course, were the headliners there. WRAL director Sutton Young captured this exciting event full of high-flying performances and military demonstrations. The Marines' AV-8B Harrier jet also made a special appearance before officially retiring next month. Well, Grant, definitely a good day out there for an air show. I know
Yes.
It was kind of threatening rain a lot as I was walking around, but I never really saw any drops fall.
Yeah, some rain in the morning, but then by the afternoon it was a lot more comfortable, and we saw some breaks of the cloud cover this afternoon, even more so now. I've actually flown with the Blue Angels before in Fat Albert. So cool. I mean, their demonstrations are amazing. Going to be warmer tomorrow for Mother's Day, though. Highs reach the 80s across the area, so be prepared for that. A warmer day. Our next front arrives on Monday. A better chance for showers and storms by then when that front passes through. But next week, trending pretty comfortable. Highs will be in the 70s for the most part. We'll talk more about why we'll see that. Here's a view outside, though, from RDU. Just some fair weather cumulus clouds out there with the majority of the cloud cover now to our south and east. We'll still have some cloud cover overnight tonight, but we'll see more sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be really nice. 74 degrees right now in Fayetteville, Raleigh, Durham, 73 in Roxborough and in Goldsboro. Bulls game this evening start at 6:45, 73 degrees by 7 o'clock, upper 60s by 9 p.m. We'll have some scattered cloud cover if you're watching the Canes game. Just some brief showers possible, but mainly to our south and east. I think we'll stay mostly quiet all the way through this evening, and overnight we'll drop to the upper 50s and low 60s. So it'll be a very comfortable start to our Mother's Day. But by the afternoon, very warm, mid 80s. We'll have some scattered cloud cover during the first part of the day, but by the afternoon, look at all the sunshine icons. It'll be really, really nice by then. We'll gradually drop to the mid 70s by late in the evening, and then we'll see again a brief shower chance in the morning, but they'll stay pretty limited late in the day. A 10% rain chance through around 1, 2 o'clock. It's just going to be some showers possible way to our south. I think most everyone, though, stays dry for Sunday. It's by Monday, when this cold front arrives, that we'll have a better chance for showers and a few storms. It's already going to be cooler Monday with that front passing and increased cloud cover. The rain chances in place. And then Tuesday will stay cool with highs only reaching to around 70 degrees. So a 60% rain chance Monday, drier Tuesday, some isolated showers and storms possible Wednesday through Friday of the next week. So again, hoping for as much rain as possible. We still need a lot more rain to help our drought conditions. In the mid 80s for our Sunday, then cooler for the start of the week. We'll make it to the mid to upper 80s by Wednesday with some more shower chances.
Beautiful week ahead. Grant, thank you very much. You know, Pat, I'm looking at that board. I'm seeing great weather for some basketball, some baseball, maybe a little football out there.
Hey, never too early to get excited about the Carolina Panthers, especially after the season they just had. Panthers minicamp is underway for the rookies right now. How first-round pick Monroe Freeling is breaking the ice with the other rookies. Rookie minicamp, chance for tryout players and undrafted guys to make the team. But when you're the first-round pick, well, it's a chance to prove you are worth it. Dave Canales says 19th overall pick Monroe Freeling looks great. He even increased his weight up to 325, but still moving with that athleticism they loved back at Georgia. So learning the NFL schemes and communication with other offensive linemen will be his biggest obstacle. Freeling making sure he talks off the field, too.
I think at breakfast I was around a couple of offensive linemen and no one was talking. I was like, all right, let's get an icebreaker going. I was like, tell me something about yourself or something like that. At the end of the day, like everyone's tired, but we got to get to know each other. Offensive line, everybody has to know everybody. Communication is important. The bond's what holds us together.
So I'm not a big icebreaker guy, but two truths and a lie is pretty fun. No lies told on Panthers playbook. Chris Lee and Dennis Cox give their take on Panthers rookies they're excited to watch.
But Lee Hunter and Chris Brazzell, I think, have the ability to make the most immediate impact of the drafted guys. And so I'm excited to see what that possibly looks like. And then from the undrafted guys, I'm excited about Haynes King and potentially Kobe Prentice. Kobe Prentice is a speedster, and he can run routes. And, you know, we need that type of guy. We have that type of guy in Jimmy Horn. But who knows? Maybe Kobe Prentice comes in and, you know, he ends up impressing.
A couple guys that I'm interested in terms of undrafted free agents is because I feel like there's potential to crack the roster in this area. I'm looking at Aaron Hall, the defensive tackle from Duke, which, by the way, is a Durham kid. So he's from the state of North Carolina, and Wisconsin defensive tackle Parker Peterson.
When you get to that level of having an embarrassment of riches, where it's like this guy that's on our practice squad could possibly get poached off mainly because he could be a fringe starter somewhere else, but we just don't have enough room on our roster for this particular guy. That will be a horrible position to be put in the moment. Yeah. But when you look back at the work that got you there, I think that that will show like where the Hurricanes. I did it again. Where the Panthers are.
Hurricanes on the mind. Eric Church in town to deliver the commencement speech at Carolina. He's a big Tar Heel fan, but he just had to stop by the baseball game for the Diamond Heels as well. Keep calling me home. Love hearing that song during warm-ups at Carolina. UNC hosting Pitt, sixth inning, hot corner here for Cooper Nicholson. So fast the director couldn't even cut. But we're going to check it out on the replay here. Just amazing reflexes there at third base. Heels brought the gloves, the bats working as well. Everyone in the lineup scored or drove in a run. Tyler Howe drives in himself. Two-run shot makes it 11-2. Then in the eighth, Gavin Gallagher would end this series early with a sac fly. Diamond Heels 10-run Pitt, 12-2. It was opening day in the WNBA. Wolfpack in the league. Isaiah James knocks down the three. And how about a 4-point play to put Dallas up 2 in the fourth? James was the local draw, but nationally it was all Caitlin Clark. She had a chance to tie it in the final seconds, but it doesn't go. James and the Wings win 107-104. Love to see Caitlin Clark out there, but Isaiah James holding her own. Huh? Pretty cool.
Absolutely spectacular there, Pat. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for joining us here tonight. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.